some showing of some awesome artwork, and then later we're gonna get to some of this awesome stuff that I found here. I mean, we're talking like really cool cinematography of some aerial footage of a guy who's French who meets up with the French military and takes a ride in a jet, and there's just this one epic shot. Oh man, it's spectacular. So I hope that you see that. But before we do that, we're going to perhaps check on the cats and the dog, and we will go into our wind tunnel. Wind tunnel time. Wind tunnel time. So sometimes when you go into the wind tunnel, it sounds like this in the wind tunnel. Yeah. Okay, so that we got that. We got the wind tunnel space. Very cool in space. And we're going to visit the cats because the cats are napping. You know, cats have a good life. You know, what do? They clean themselves and they nap, they sleep, they stretch. That's about it. And this one over here, this guy, look at this. This is El Gato Negro right here. Nice cat stretch there. You see, this guy here, you know who he is? This is Leonidas. You know who Leonidas is? That's right, the leader of the 300. This is him. He's reincarnated. Right? You know, like reincarnated? This is reincarnated. Actually, I don't believe in that, but it is pretty funny. So that's Leo and Chloe, and the kitten is somewhere else. Probably taking a nap. Check on the dog. 3 cats, dog, and then we're going to get to that aerial footage. It's F-16, and it's refueling. We're going to check that out in a little bit. Pretty awesome dog. So then we're going to do the art. Do you like art? This is art. This is all abstract art. This one, and we got this one, and this next one here I like quite a bit. And we'll hit this light so we can see better over here. That one there I do like. It's kind of like an asteroid or a meteor. So these are all just various works of art. Oh yeah, let me check this one out. You know, art is subjective. You know, some people be like, you know what, I'll give you $50 if you just take that thing out of my set. It's hideous. Other people will be like, you know what, I'll give you $5,000 for that. That's an amazing piece of artwork. So it's all subjective. So here, what do we have? I'm just going to see if we are close to the spots. Yeah, I think this is it right here. Okay, so this is the... You can check this out. This is awesome. I'm going to rewind that so we can see that again. Check it out. Just amazing. You got this big old plane out there, and it's refueling these smaller planes. It can refuel 2 planes at a time, and it's just amazing. So, yeah, you know, some of us are in this world like phantoms. You know, we're not like I don't know. We're not like your average everyday SK. You know, and so because of that, we have certain responsibilities that are a little bit different than other people. And we've learned some things that other people are still not yet ready to learn. I'm dyslexic, like Albert Einstein. Anyhow, when you are dyslexic, you have some disability, right? That's why they call it a learning disability. But you typically, most dyslexic people, very good with the imagination. That's why Einstein was good in his imagination. India, or is that Linda? Nope, that's India. That is a country. People from India are Indian, and then you have people in the United States that are Native American, but you can also call them Indians as well. They used to think about the hawk, and that was sort of like a phantom to them. So, what about airlines? If you were to have an airline and you wanted to name it Phantom Airlines, what would you do? Like when you hired your stewardesses, what kind of uniforms would you cook up for them? And what kind of pilot would you have? And would it be a private airline or would it be a commercial airline? So if you had an airline and you named it Phantom Airlines, what would you do with it? And would you enjoy just owning it, hiring pilots, and it would become this big, operation? Or would you like it to be where you just had your own little Learjet, and you yourself, the owner of the company, you were also the pilot, right? So it's kind of interesting also, like if you own a restaurant, you can host, right? You can be the host of the guests that come, right, into your restaurant, and you can sit them at the tables. Being the owner of the restaurant, you can do that. But you can also hire somebody to do that job, so you don't have to do it yourself. Some people that own things like to be involved in every part from the ground up, and other people that own things are just looking for the dollar. They're not in it because they want to serve people. They really don't give a rip about people at all. And see, this is the problem with the mind of the human being on planet Earth. This is the problem with the heart of the human being on planet Earth. And if you were to have an intelligent life form from another planet looking at the human beings on this planet, they would shake their head and say, so many ways in which these creatures are backwards and sideways. They have absolutely no clue how to have a level of respect and a way in which to establish things and continue to keep them governed in a way in which everyone is equally appreciated and given the appropriate and personal touch of what would be a series of helpful classes and or a continuation of people that are continually there in the lives of other people to help and to serve and to give an initiative. There really needs to be something more, I don't know, effective. And while a lot of people in the world are just scratching their head trying to figure out how to make the world a better place, the Creator actually made it pretty clear. There's just so few people that are really on that same wavelength as the Creator, and that's because you have people that don't believe in God and people that do believe in God, or people that believe in more than one God, and all of them are wrong if what they're doing is becoming part of a religion or a part of a movement or joining in with other people that have an idea that, oh, it's better to be an atheist, or it's better to be somebody that doesn't get involved or sits on the sideline or is on the fence. And the Creator didn't give any of these as options. The creator of the heavens and the earth, basically came to the earth and served people. And he actually washed his disciples' feet. And he gave them an understanding that God, who is love, has come down to earth to show them what it means to love and what it means to serve and what it means to, from his perspective, he doesn't need to learn anything, but he gives us the ability to learn and then to teach other people. And if we continually learn and teach and learn and teach and serve and encourage and inspire and don't let all these ridiculous things, where there's division that's created and then there's destruction. There's division and destruction, division and destruction and division and destruction, right? That's the way that conquering is made possible for those who are limited in power. See, God doesn't need to destroy anything if he doesn't want to, and if he does want to destroy, he doesn't need to divide in order to destroy. He could just cause the whole earth to implode. Yes. So God, does not. God does not need to create division in order to destroy. But those that have limited means and limited power, they need to employ the method of division before they can destroy more effectively. And so that is why human beings are divided against one another because of many different religions and all this other junk out there that creates division, and then people are basically in a state of self-destruction. They don't think that way, but that's what they are. And then some of them go so far as to seek to harm or destroy other people, and this is because of their ignorance, and this is because of their pride, and this is because of many other things too, where God, from the book of Genesis to Revelation, gives us all of these wonderful words of life, that we can spend time not being religious, but wanting to learn what it means to become wise in God's perspective, and then to serve him and to serve other people in a way that is perfect love, perfect light, perfect shalom, perfect goodness, perfect cheer. And okay, phone call coming in twice, and then now 3 times. I'm going to have to resume this later. Shalom.